Episode 1: The Secret of the Dragon Balls. The sun rises over a quiet mountain, but something curious stirs in the air as a glowing orb hums with unseen energy. This is not just any morning on Mount Paozu, and a young boy is about to have his world tipped upside down. In the wild peaks, a boy named Son Goku lies alone. He has a monkey-like tail and tends to his chores, carrying wood and finishing his morning tasks under the clear sky. He wasn't always alone. Once, a martial artist named Gohan found him and raised him as his grandson, training him to fight and giving him a mysterious sphere known as a Dragon Ball just before he died. Now Goku guards that Dragon Ball with quiet loyalty, the memory of his grandfather embedded deep in his heart. Months pass in simple routines until one day, after he finishes chopping wood and fishing, something strange happens. The Dragon Ball begins to glow, and Goku, believing it might be his grandfather trying to speak, pauses in awe. Hungry and curious, he wanders off in search of food, but fortune has other plans. Deep in the forest, Goku stirs the curiosity of a nearby saber-toothed cat with his presence. Startled, the great beast lunges at him. Goku flees, sprinting so fast that the tiger follows him right off a cliff into a churning river below, and in the chaos he loses sight of his glowing Dragon Ball. Beside a riverbank, Goku strips down and slips his tail into the water as makeshift bait for fish. The water quivers and then explodes as a mass of fish leaps high out of the water. Goku shows no fear. With a swift kick, he defeats the monstrous fish and secures his strange meal. Dragging the massive fish home, the forest piece shatters with the roar of an engine. A teenage girl named Bulma bursts onto the scene, racing her car through the wilderness. Goku has never seen such a machine and mistakes it for a monster. With remarkable strength, he lifts the car and hurls it clear across the terrain. Bulma, startled and shaken by that sudden attack, draws a gun and fires straight at Goku. The bullets strike him but only seem to annoy him slightly. Ready to retaliate, Goku prepares to strike back until Bulma reveals she is a human girl, not a creature of menace. The tension hangs between them, curiosity blooming on both sides. Goku recalls his grandfather's words about being kind to girls and, with surprising politeness, offers to escort Bulma to his home for dinner. There, Bulma's eyes widen with excitement as she spots the very Dragon Ball Goku carries. Goku, protective and stubborn, insists it was given to him by his grandfather. Bulma reveals she owns 2 Dragon Balls of her own and explains to Goku that there are 7 scattered across the world. When all 7 are gathered, she says, they can summon a dragon that grants a single wish. Her wish, she confesses with a blush, is for a perfect boyfriend. Goku listens in earnest but refuses to part with what remains of his grandfather's legacy. Far away, in the shadows of a dungeon, 3 figures uncover a Dragon Ball. A blue-skinned ruler called Emperor Pilaf stands with his aides Shu and Mai, thrilled by their discovery but enraged as Mai explains that 7 are needed to call forth the eternal dragon. Pilaf's ambition to rule the world burns hot as he dreams of seizing them all. Back at Goku's home, the young boy surprises Bulma by agreeing to join her on her journey across the wide world. She produces a device called a Dragon Radar to detect the remaining Dragon Balls, and with a click of a capsule she reveals a motorcycle that unfolds before Goku's astonished eyes. He calls it witchcraft. Eager for their quest, the pair set off toward the nearest Dragon Ball. The adventure sparks with energy, but danger quickly returns. On a steep hill, Bulma stops for a break. Without warning, a fearsome pterodactyl snatches her from the ground, tying up Goku before swooping into the sky with its captive. Goku's instincts flare and he breaks free. Grabbing the reins of the motorcycle, he speeds toward the rising sun and launches off the hill, car and wings blurred with motion. From behind him he draws his power pole and orders it to extend high into the sky. With a thunderous strike he shatters the pterodactyl's crest, sending the beast plummeting. Goku and Bulma land safely on solid earth once more, and he pins her gently to a cliff face with the power pole as she catches her breath, shaken and overwhelmed by the ordeal. Their journey has only just begun, and the world waits with more secrets to uncover. The adventure continues as they ride onward into the unknown. If you're enjoying these recaps, hit like, subscribe, and share with a friend so we can keep going through the whole series.